Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to. Tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you? Now, where have we seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation, admittedly. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Oh, there you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Somebody's playing games
all the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die. All that you are will die.
This isn't good.
The children are here to play. The tissue tears. The tears burn. The burns blossom. Dirty flowers on their skin. The stain will never wash out. The sun will never shine upon you again. Tainted, broken little toy.
We're all right. We just have to keep going, that's all. We're all right. Darkness incarnate. Like we're supposed to to know what that means. It won't stop. It won't stop until it kills us. Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a calm breeze. Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light! Things are all around us. Come on! Come on!
Balls.
No, we have to get out of here. You hear me? We have to get out of here. As long as we have fire, we'll be all right. We'll have to keep walking, and we'll get out of here, and we'll be all right.
We are coming.
It's here!
We will devour your kingdom. There will be no bodies. There will be only darkness. The children command it. Blind seer not tell you about us? Did she not warn you?
It's gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here. I'm sorry. I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine. Looks like the only way is down. Goody. You all right down there?
Yes! It isn't far down!
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1...
Walter!
You let him die. You let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wish. wish to be undone, unready. A great wave of darkness will cover your land. They will come for your king. Who would sit upon the throne of Albion? But you too wish for the Black Void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be You feed us, feed us. We have waited centuries for you. You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save, the people you want to control, they will shrivel as your friend. They will be food for the children. They are still so hungry. So you can never escape darkness. It locks you always. Watch us fly into the heart. We are the blade. And you see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to sell, the people you want to control, they will shrivel as your friend has. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily. What happens to this piece of flesh when darkness touches its soul? The eyes are gone forever. Your broken heart, the children are hungry. Feel the embrace of children. They bring you eternal contentment. He bleeds light and fades away. see it. It's a beautiful sight. Accept death now. It is so much easier than what is to come. He bleeds light and fades away. You should see it. It's a beautiful sight. What happens to this piece of flesh when darkness touches its soul? The eyes are gone forever. Accept death. It is so much easier than what is to come. You feed us. You feed us. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily. You feed us. You feed us. What happens to this piece of flesh when darkness touches its soul? Your brought blood! The children are angry! Feel the embrace of the children. They bring you eternal content. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily. He bleeds light and fades away. You should see it. The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die. This land is ours! Darkness shall spread across the world!
See? That thing. It blinded me. I can't see!
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad. I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. It's still out there. We need to leave. Are we out? Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
A desert.
I can feel the heat of the sand. But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. There's steps up ahead.
All right. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me. Are you still there? I'm no use. You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going to make it through this.
Oh, will you listen to me? You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too. Don't you think I can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen, you have to go on without me.
I won't leave you here.
You have to. I can't. I can't.
Walter!
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Walter!
I can't see. I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me. You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the skies. This world is ours. We will smother every light, every last breath, from every last mouth.
I can't take this right now.
Don't leave us! Don't leave us here forever and ever and ever! You try to run away, but you are made of sand.
One day,
You are falling apart between our fingers.
I have to find out just how ready you are. Fight! I want to see you do your best. Are we going to fight or aren't we? I don't want you to hold back. This is important.
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy. Until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave. But they never came after us. They just blew the entrance. Sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light. No food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes blinds us. Are you blinded yet? Go out! There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
He's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while. Walter! Don't worry. We'll find him. You just sit tight, my friend. Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. He is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Hey, boy.
You are awake. Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter. How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn? Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side, Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on. My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am thankful only that you knew little of the horror that has taken over our city since then. Reina and Bale, you are in my thoughts always. I will be with you again soon.
You are in a better place now, my love. For no place can be as troubled as our city has become. I know you are watching over me. I feel your presence by our bed when I sleep. And I hear your voice in my dreams. Stay with me. Always.
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the Crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed we would be safe when it returned. But no one is truly safe anymore. I watched through a window as my neighbors were torn out of their homes by those creatures. That they operate in darkness is a blessing, for I could not see what was done to them. Only hear their screams and the crawler's laughter. And then they came to my house. The walls trembled, the floor shook. I was certain this was to be my last day. And surely it would have been, had dawn not begun to break. We are not ready for its return. We will never be ready. We will never be safe.
I hear its voice still calling me. The crawler and the darkness it brings took my parents, my 2 brothers and their wives. Yet it never takes me. It delights in taunting me with their memory. It calls me a coward. But no more. I have decided to go into the desert at next dawn. I will slay the crawler, or be at one with my family again.
I'm trying to forget the night the darkness first came. We were a different people then. We each walked to our homes as daylight faded. From the port where we carried that day's bounty from the sea. From the shops where we had bought and sold food and clothes and jewelry. From the tavern where we had celebrated friendships and small triumphs. Or drank away small failures. From the temple, where we had tended.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago. Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago. Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago. Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler. We never saw him again. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Walter? Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya!
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke, and the fire, and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin!
Our people are getting torn to shreds out there. They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Caelin's here.
Let's go, then! Ready? Let's go!
Good hit. That's pull yourself together. There. The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now.
Getting into all the stuff.
men. Oh God, won't be long before your heads are afloat. Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
You, really got your mother's looks.
That's bullet.
Excellent attack! Now finish him off!
I've been trained by the best. You haven't got a chance. Some kind of black sorcery against you.
Put up your guard, soldier!
Nice block. That'll show them who's best.
Resistance is hot! Taking fire!
These brothers don't touch you without skill. as my ass. Have that!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up. Ha ha! Did you see that order? That the whole city bowed to our thunder. Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own. Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader. Just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then. There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it, just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who could keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you? I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
The promise...
All stand to attention for the King of Albion. Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work, but killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
This is not an easy decision to make. Take all the time you need.
I prepared you for a day like this. I know you will choose what you think is right for Albion.
The people await your verdict, but do what you feel is best for the kingdom.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it. Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's Well, not as, replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold. in this very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets, and we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda. Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Must be nice being able to lick your own privates. But doesn't that embarrass your dog?
Don't tempt me with...
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once. Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
I hope the town's economy picks up.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle. What about a little something new? Shake things. You have a full royal suit. I must... How may I be of assistance? I can tell you about any...
Hi there. How can I help?
Excuse me, have you got the time to get stuffed?
Come again?
Ah! Hello.
Long live the king! Nothing to report, Your Majesty. My lord?
Hello, sir.
His Majesty, the King of Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reaver shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people. They're scared, Your Majesty. Let them know they can count on you.
Your Majesty, the Old Quarter was indeed devastated by your glorious triumph, but as its name subtly implies, it was old. The cost of rebuilding the area would be a colossal waste of money, and the people who called its decrepit shambles of streets and houses their home are better off without it. Besides, one must question what they have to offer our society. Why build homes for the inept and the unskilled? I recommend you reject Page's proposal and keep the money for more deserving endeavors.
It was our actions that caused the devastation, Your Majesty. But the final decision rests with you.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The old quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty. Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Riva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn Old Quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
It breaks one's heart to see the treasury so empty. If we don't do something about it, we will all die. And I have some very definitive retirement plans. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have... The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
How are you, Your Majesty? Greetings, Your Majesty.
Yay!
Well, all stand to attention for the King of Albion. Today you decide on the decor of the castle. Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened king. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Celestial? Serene? Pretty? Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread. I propose that we flood the rooms and corridors with blood, or at least a suitable paint substitute. Let all those who look upon this palace know terror, whether they be your subjects or your enemies.
It may seem trivial, but appearances can affect the opinion of the entire kingdom. The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Your Majesty.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Riva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my people felt safe, or knew of life without suffering. We were honored to join your fight to claim Albion. Now it is time we joined your kingdom. Do what your brother failed to do. Help us to rebuild Aurora and protect it as you would your own land.
There is nothing so noble as embracing other cultures, and I, for one, could not be happier to count Aurora as part of Albion. But surely they must work for that privilege, and I happen to know just how to put them to good service. There is an abandoned mine in the Auroran desert that holds enough materials to benefit the whole kingdom. Let us employ Kaelin and her people to gather what resources there may be. That can be their payment.
You are talking about forced labor.
Well, let's not get bogged down in semantics. It's a fair transaction.
I know you will not break your oath. You understand what we have been through.
The choice is yours, Your Majesty.
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The king has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a man of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Welcome to the new and improved Aurora, an oasis of friendship, camaraderie, and many other lovely things. Visit the city that Riva Industries rebuilt from sand, stone, and corpses. Enjoy the sunshine, the odd local customs, and the heavy soldier presence. Aurora, a light blooming in the darkness.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty, the adventure, the romance, the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Welcome to the... Thank you.
Woohoo! Hello, your lordship. Hello there.
My lord.
I've got no problem with that.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I wake up every day feeling happy Logan's
I'll
gone.
eat.
Yeah!
Oh,
Nice!
the king!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Come on.
Wait till Mum about this. Wow! It's the king! Yay!
Whoa! Woo!
Woohoo! Woo! All right!
Woohoo!
Amazing!
Woo! All right!
Yeah, nice!
Yay!
Go on!
Yeah!
Hooray! Hooray!
Yes!
Yay!
Go on!
Wow! All right! Yeah!
Yippee!
Woo! All right!
Yes! Yes!
Wonderful news. They've turned that horrible factory into a school.
Yeah! Yeah,
That's
nice!
really quite nice.
Brings a smile to one's eye.
Pretty
Damn
good,
good,
actually.
that.
Yay!
All right then. All right.
Oh, that's lovely. Yay!
Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah!
Good one.
Incredible.
Whoa, all right.
That makes me want kids.
Woohoo!
Impressive.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yeah! Nice!
Go on! Woohoo!
Yay! You're right.
Go on! Good one!
The king may bring the Tony's factory for little children.
Yeah,
What enlightened
nice.
monarch we have.
Woo! All right.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh!
Good one.
Yeah, nice!
Yay!
Yeah!
Oh, well done.
Ah, hello. Oh. Any other business to attend to?
Death is not the end of life.
Kaelin is a good leader. It is thanks to her. Hello to you, Your Highness. Yes, sir.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
We could be best friends. If I like people with an ass for a face. I sensed your presence before you even arrived. What did you eat? favorite things are music and sunshine and love. And pain. Of an old friend. He was a twit, just like you. You really got your mother's love. Back
have a... Ah, hello. Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Attention!
How are you, Your Majesty?
Yay!
Oh my. It is the king of Please accept this humble gift, Your Majesty. It has been a hard life.
Here we go. Yes! Homie, homie, homie! Ah!
This is Royal Magnificence. Hello? Yes! Yeah! We'll take you to any port you want. Hello?
Ah! Hello?
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine. And heavy, too. Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone? Shall I deposit the money from the sale into the treasury? Or perhaps you would prefer the funds were channeled into, let us say, a more personal account? A truly selfless act. I am constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, Your Majesty. Bravo. The treasury is looking rather sickly, wouldn't you agree? We must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. There are vocal elements within the community who are clamoring for us to bring it back. In the interests of the treasury, and of the long-term welfare of the people, I have a counter-proposal. It's somewhat radical, but rather brilliant, if you don't mind me saying. We charge people for everything. Very well, Your Majesty. The breeders amongst the rabble will be ecstatic, I'm sure. Perhaps you are considering making a personal donation to the treasury to make up for the shortfall. It is entirely your decision, as always. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day. As you can see, you have 2 audiences in the throne room to begin. I've heard rumors that Reaver's latest proposals are both scandalous and delicious. It should be most entertaining.
My lord.
My king. Attention.
At your...
Ladies and gentlemen, the King. This hearing concerns the future of the Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Paige will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reaver will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival. Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most? The shelter is underfunded and the building has fallen into disrepair. Invest in the shelter and orphanage, and perhaps we can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require, it is love. I propose we use this dilapidated building to help both them and ourselves, for love and money have always gone hand in hand. Let us inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse. The name is unimportant. What matters is that the people get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of ill repute.
I offer my services not only to make the necessary changes to the building, but to personally hire all its new male and female employees. I will, of course, have to assess the merits of each one individually.
The poor of this city have suffered enough. We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone Shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've done the right thing.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Reaver Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Today, you will deal with a pressing environmental issue, the disposal of the city's waste. Reaver will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Reaver Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial or cultural value to the kingdom. There can be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on, this isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts, it's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is, we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies. Do they not deserve freedom from pollution too? Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one with the cycle of life. You have all these, like, factories and stuff, don't you? Turn one into a, you know, what do you call it? One of those things, a sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
Can you imagine the fumes we would be releasing into the air if we were to recycle our waste? I mean, really.
This is the only world we have. If we don't learn to love it, and to caress it, and to read it bedtime stories, then what future do we have?
Transforming a factory into a waste recycling plant will be a very costly procedure and a preposterous one.
You've got to do the right thing, Crown Person. The moon and the sun and the tiny bears, like, totally demand it.
I have visited Morningwood myself, and can honestly say that an influx of sewage will do little to alter its character.
Please, I'm begging here. Don't flood my house with crap, okay?
Why waste money dealing with filth when we have a perfect disposal site available?
Do the factory thing. I mean, really, it's good stuff.
Why waste money dealing with filth when we have a perfect disposal site available?
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled. We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The king has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The sanitation committee will look into safer alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You were in touch with your inner innards. Granny Nature thanks you from, like, the bottom of her heart.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best. There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such, Riva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what you want.
Your Majesty. Hello.
If I can be of any help, let me know.
Hi there, darling. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty.
Thank you. I'm so chuffed with your rule. I've got a present.
Please come back.
Castle's all lovely and nice inside. Pleasant Where are we place off to to? work now.
You can't beat it there. Thinking of moving when I get enough gold together.
Slime Monsters has stolen all the library books.
People's Prince. That's what you are. Here's a prezi. 'Cause we love ya. Wahey!
I use a giant axe to fight monsters. I'm a really big fan.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. Don't mean to be rude.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Hey, where'd you get those shoes?
No.
Yay!
Ooh, where did
Sir.
you get those
Watch out!
gloves?
Hello there, Your Majesty.
Hello, my lord.
This is going to be so amazing. I'll be on the docks.
I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them.
Any other business to attend to?
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods on the spot.
This place is owned by a real-life adventurer, you know.
I think you'll find our prices
Anyone
quite
helping you?
reasonable.
Cheers. That's great.
Hello there, Your Majesty.
Your
I
Majesty.
Hope you're well. Greetings, sir.
Please accept this small token of my esteem. Sir?
Wow.
Ah, Your Majesty.
Looking absolutely
Need some help there? Enjoy. Your Majesty, here. I offer this with all freedoms. My wife's gonna kill me. She just sent me out to get her.
My lord.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, sir.
Ah, it's our mighty king.
Sir? I'm at your command.
It's not every day a king walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowerstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
There are new items available.
You know what I like most about people? They die. I can help you find what you're looking for. It's that one. Pull your head out your ass. You seem like a very nice person. I kill nice people, you know. You, really got your mother's looks. Ooh.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The king, no less. Have at him, fellas.
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorised individual.
What did you eat?
Majesty.
Hey!
Your Majesty.
Hello. Great, my lord. Greetings, sir. Hello, sir.
Yippee!
Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand.
Yes, yes!
It's an honor and a privilege having you as our ruler, Your Majesty.
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout, if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you. Expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill him. Fast.
Throne's gonna be cold tomorrow without your ass pressing on it. That's damn ass cheating, that is. This is like carving meat!
I should know. Myself all the time. Oi, Nick! The hell was that? Pretty freaky from over here.
I can't live one more day in this cell.
This is gonna be an...
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
Not exactly.
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot.
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
I'm sorry to say we are falling well short of expectations. The treasury holds nowhere near enough gold. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure. And yet many respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to improper behavior and raucous public spectacles. These concerned nobles are willing to pay handsomely for the change in policy. Meanwhile, the commoners themselves would like the... As you wish. Let the streets be filled with poor, drunken revelers. Perhaps it will take their minds off their impending doom. This will leave a noticeable gap in our budget, however. If you are feeling particularly generous, you may wish to make a personal donation to bridge that gap. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead. Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
How good to see you,
Your
sir.
Majesty.
Magnificence! Hello?
Get your tattoos from me.
Success
Won't
with
hurt
our
a bit.
fine range of clothing. Wonderful, that.
Good one.
Oh, I like that.
I do like that, I do.
Good, innit?
Yes! Go on!
Don't like
Yeah, nice.
Whoa! Oh, right! Yes, go on!
Yeah.
Hello there.
Yay! All right.
Trust me,
Yay!
I'm a great body artist.
Yeah!
Good one.
Equipment. I'm using it to save the
Tired
world.
of your old clothes?
Buy some new ones.
Yay!
Woo! All right.
I used to be a
What a
destroyer.
wonder you are.
Now I'm
You're
Yeah.
a wonder like a wonderful
Good one.
wonder. Yeah, nice.
You're a very nice person.
Good one!
Yay!
No! Suddenly the bush grows fangs and attacks me. It's demon foliage. I will take this jelly shot head to the Museum of Impossible Creatures. And then the fine hunt is over. It's not easy being a monster hunter. But I have to track down the Fable. Donkey.
Go on.
Snake don't like. I will take this Jabba Shark head to the Museum of Impossible Creatures. And then the
Yes.
fine hunt is over.
Yes.
Good
The
one!
nobles are
Amazing.
acting strangely. Methinks a conspiracy's afoot.
Good one.
With the evil nobles vanquished,
We're owned by a
the
real
power vacuum
adventurer.
opened. Hello there.
You
But
know
who's
what
your
good's
villain?
good?
There's an evil sorcerer called Peter, and he can change reality whenever he wants.
Watch out for
I'm
sales!
ready to
You can get a
level
real
up.
bargain!
Whoa.
Yeah. Nice.
All right.
Yeah!
Your clothes are good. For a silly grown-up.
Yeah! Good one! Nice!
I like you.
Unbelievable.
I think I should respect.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, nice.
Boo!
We are the Empress Chosen.
Now that's
this rubbish.
Woohoo! I'm still learning the 58th edition rules. It does my head in.
Yeah. Well
I
done.
like you because you seem nice.
I've got no problem with that.
All right.
Oh, great. Get your tattoos from me.
Yeah.
Won't
nice.
hurt a bit. Got to tell my wife about that.
I'm gonna make a great Where did I put my
We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding
Wow.
guarantee.
Hello. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Yeah.
I think it's the entrance dungeon and go in.
Yes. Go on.
My advance disappointment aren't what I expected. We must defeat the evil tentacles in the industrial
Good
zone.
one.
We have liberated all the factory workers from their brutal and unforgiving masters.
Woo. All right.
Hey.
Yay.
I'm a floating skull. Wow! It's the best I've ever used,
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
a good thing I like reading.
Good one.
But I made it to the end with you, Chief. I hear these marshes have all sorts of monsters in them. We'll have to protect the traders. I have corrosive resistance. The man
Good
turned
one.
into a balverine.
Buy your wares. Ah, hello.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
At your command.
How are you, Your Majesty?
Oi!
Any more
That's
of
enough of that.
This is not the club for elegant and
Sir.
Your Majesty. Ladies and gentlemen, the King. Today you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Reva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance. Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
Surely you wish to rule over an enlightened populace, Your Majesty?
Oh, don't be blinded by
The Brightwall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free centre of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once. Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds and avail yourself of the best library ever assembled. Everyone, from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
The court summons Page and Reaver. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
Bower Lake is the last piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally freed the people of this city, are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make, Your Majesty.
Page is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The King has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the Crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom. As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official protection of this natural wonder. May its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
I trust the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty. The lady in question is called Muriel, and I believe she's willing to donate an ancient and very valuable item.
A little something new has appeared.
That's great, that is.
Hello, superhero.
Good one! Unbelievable! Yay!
Oh, you're so sweet.
Good one!
So nice. Oh.
I'm faster than anyone.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. Hello.
Yeah! Nice!
How's the landlording business?
You like this big, huge ice cream all. Oh, I love it.
Woo, all right. Nice luck.
Didn't like that.
Oh, it should be filled with people like you. Full. Yeah, that'd be great.
Not too bad, I guess.
Whoa! Oh! Yay! Yay! Nice!
Have I ever told you how wonderful you are? Aww.
I love you. You know that.
Yeah.
You're the loveliest person I ever met.
Ah,
And
it
that's
is the
saying
lord
something,
of the
'cause
land.
I've met
That's
a
what
lot of
landlord
people.
means, right?
Oh! Oh, right!
Yay!
Never met anyone comes close to being as great and wonderful as you. Whoa! Woo! Yeah! Nice!
Oh, you're so sweet. So nice.
Oh, right! Yay!
I like you because you seem nice.
All right, yeah.
All right, yeah! Good one!
Oh! Yay! Must be nice to afford a house to rent out.
Yeah! Nice! Whoa! Yay! Whoa!
Yeah!
All right! Whoa!
You like this big, huge ice cream all sprinkled with
I don't like you.
Oh, I love cheese. Are you planning on renting out any more houses?
Good one! Hooray! Hooray!
Woohoo! Woo!
Ooh.
I won't hear a word
Last
against
thing I want you to see
Yeah,
today.
Not a word.
Ah!
Waste of time.
Brilliant! Did anyone else see that? Crikey!
Greetings, sir.
Peachy!
A nice big bag of salty peanuts. Can't beat them.
Wonderful, that!
Wait, no. Yeah, that's right.
So I buried my foot in the sand, right? And this big what's-it-thing
Good
comes
one.
up and nearly bites the bugger off. True story. You're not going to put the prices up, are you?
Yeah! Yeah! Nice! Yeah! Nice!
Woo! All right.
Yippee! Oh! All right! Yay! Yay! Wow!
Whole world should be full with people like you. Full. Yeah, that'd be great.
told you how wonderful you are. No, really?
Yay!
Yes! Yes!
Whoa! Oh, right! Whoa! Woo!
I was at the award ceremony, right? And I didn't have a speech prepared or nothing. Oh, the embarrassment. Ah, it is the Lord of the Land. That's what landlord means, right, sir?
We're owned by a real adventurer. So, you know our goods are good.
Yeah!
Hi there, darling.
Yeah!
Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Hello there.
Yay!
Yeah!
Don't blame me for the prices. Blame the thriving economy. Oh, great! Like it.
Wow!
Right. Everyone knows how upright and moral you are. Good one. Yeah, incredible. Whoa! Oh, right.
I visited him in jail, only it was more like a farm.
There's no better
sort
tattoos
of.
than mine.
And
Good
he
one.
looked more like a pig than he used to. Oh, he's so sweet and so nice and so... Oh.
Whoa! Yeah, nice.
Are you planning on renting out any more
Impressive.
houses?
Yay! Whoa! Yeah!
Yay!
Buy your wares here.
Must be nice
The
to afford
shop
a house
owned
to
by
rent
one of
out.
Albion's most famous adventurers. Whoa! Oh,
Now, those are some royal
right!
threads you've got
Hello
on
there, Your
there.
Majesty. Whoa! Yay! Wow! Yeah! Nice! Whoa!
Hello, superhero.
Ah, it is the Lord of the Land. That's what landlord means, right?
Yeah! Nice! Whoa! All right! All right! Yeah! Yes, come on! Buy your wares here. Good one! The shop owned by one of Albion's
You're
most
clever,
famous
kid. For a
adventurers.
silly grown-up.
Whoa!
That new sewage plant is better for the environment, they say. Not just an
You're not
adventurer,
gonna put the
are you?
prices up, are
a
you?
great bard, too. Business is pretty good, but I'm sure you can help to make it even better. Now the people can educate themselves for free in the Brightwall Academy. Isn't that wonderful?
Yay!
Yeah! Nice!
Yeah!
Oh, mate!
That hat really brings out your hair.
How does renting houses compare with going on quests? Yeah! Yeah! Nice!
Yeah!
Whoa! If I can be of any help, let me know.
Wow! It's the king!
Buy your wares here. The shop
goods are
owned
cheap
by
and
one of
good.
Albion's
They are.
most famous adventurers.
Hooray! Hooray!
Yay!
Only Reaver could have thought of destroying our natural resources like that. Draining the lake. Honestly.
Whoa! All right!
Ah, it is the
Yeah,
Lord of the
nice.
Land.
That's what landlord means, right?
Yay!
Woohoo!
Yippee!
Can I be of service, my lord?
My lord.
Hooray!
My lord.
Yay! Woohoo!
What a looker.
Feel free to look around.
Are you planning on renting out any more houses?
How's the landlords may be high, but we do live in an affluent society, you know.
You're just a goody two-shoes, ain't ya?
Yes, go on! Yeah!
Hello,
Nice!
your awesome supremeness.
Yay!
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah!
Your Majesty.
Welcome to the Sanctuary.
Your Majesty.
Ah, Your Majesty. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
At your service, my king, my lord. Majesty.
Nothing to At your service. Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Greetings, sir.
Hello there.
I think your weapon might be bent. Oh no, wait! That's you!
Oh, don't chop my head off, Your Majesty. I like
Seeing
my
you brings back memories.
I can't get it into my head.
Sickening stuff. Give it a rest, will ya?
Yes, yeah!
At your orders, sir. At your service, my king. At your command, Your Majesty. At your command.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it. Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? The thief ran into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the